Here we go. So what we're going to get now, we're going to get the checked out challenge and a few others where we have to leave in specific areas. I was meant to do this on the last video, but I completely forgot. So once we get to the construction site and after we have dealt with all the targets and all the clues. Now this is where we get to a point what exit to use. So the first one we're going to go to is the one located on the... I think it's top left of the map, depending on how the map is orientated for you guys. Yeah, so yeah, good, I am right, it's top left. So you have to take care of the construction worker, grab the key and leave through the gate.
Well, I think that's all we're going to get.
So now same procedure, this time we're going to grab the crowbar located in the area.
It's time to end this.
And then all we need to do is just locate any sewers or drain pipes.
Once you've left Whittleton Creek, I will notify
Not really drain pipe, is it? Well, it is a drain pipe. Manhole cover,
In the meantime, we'll go
so to
over
speak,
clues.
and go inside to get the
Once
Chowabunga.
we've located the constant, we'll make our final move.
You make it sound so easy.
So now, near the bottom right property, this will be where the real estate goes and shows the Mr. Cassidy the house. So now if we lockpick the gate to unlock the garage. And once we've done that, get the paddle located on the shelf. Now once we finish that, now go towards the exit located where the nurse is. And then use the paddle on the raft and you'll get the They See Me Paddling. Now the next challenge we're going to do is called Remember to Recycle. This is located on the bottom left hand side of the map. Once you've dealt with both the targets again and do the clues. But if you made a manual save after you killed everyone, then you should be a-okay. So for this one, all we need to do is dress up like a garbage man and then simply just stand on the side. At this point in time I didn't realise what I had to do. I really thought you could just grab a key and go, but no, all you have to do is grab the uniform and you're good to go. And then the last and final one is called You Must Be Trucking. Now for this one, it's located on the bottom right and you'll find there's a red van outside. In the construction site, one of the construction workers will have a key to this van. Once you grab the key, go to the truck and finish the level. So the next challenge we're going to do is called Master Detective. We already done one for finding all clues through the mission objective, but now we've got to find every clue. This one was quite fun to do. So the first clue is located in the garden where the frog is located. We need a shovel because we've got to dig up the clue. If you're wondering where the other shovels are, there's one in James Batty's shed. I believe there's one somewhere, I think it's in the garden of Janice. I think that's it. There is another one somewhere, I believe, but I can't remember exactly where. So once you find the dig spot for clue number one, making sure you crouch, because sometimes I have noticed as well when I've played this, if you're standing when you do it, it's about 50-50 chance that the guards will see you do this and then you'll just get shot. Now the next clue. For this one, we're going inside Mr. Cassidy's property. And the only thing we're going to grab here will be the tape that's located on the table. And also, I did make a boo-boo, but in theory, I could have grabbed the letter from that bodyguard in the upper room, but I do come back and get it anyway. So if you know how to do that, then do it now. So once we grab the tape, we're going to go to the abandoned property with Mr. Cassidy's guards in the backyard. And now make your way to the very top and go through the window and then climb into the attic. There will be a tape you don't need to listen to all, but I did it just for the video. And then once you finish listening to it, then move on to the next clue. And now clue number 3. We're now going to go back to the other property where I told you about the bodyguard holding the letter. As we approach the property, go to the right hand side, there'll be a pipe that we can climb up to the very top. And also you can climb on these AC units that are outside on the house. Be very careful when you climb in, there is a camera that is scouring the floor, so be careful which way it's aiming before jumping through. And now all we need to do here is just wait in this house until the bodyguard arrives into this room. Eventually he does show up, grab the letter, and then just to be very, very safe, we don't alarm anyone, hide the body and the gun. Or just leave the gun there like I'm doing right now. Apparently it doesn't matter. Because with a body they'll go ape shit, and with a gun they'll just pick it up and put it back in a storage area somewhere. And now the next challenge, challenge number 4. This is very easy. Go to James Battersea's area and there'll be a legal document. He's either holding it or it might be in the shed. There you go, that's an easy clue. If you know where the garbage truck is, that's where we're heading right now. So now once you get out the garbage truck, my idea was trying to get this guy silently, but I decided otherwise. So I shot the 2 garbage people and then shot the guy with the book that we need. So all we need is just that book, nothing else. Just need to pick it up and that will be a clue done. Now the next clue, this should be number 6, I do believe, if I've miscounted or not. So for this clue, all we need to do is go to Janice's bunker. I keep calling it a bunker for like 7 or 8 times trying to record this part. I always call it a bunker. So it's not a bunker, it's a basement. But once you go into the basement of Janice, there will be one singular photograph that we need to pick up for the clue. So I do apologise why this is so damn long. You know what, sorry, I'm going to speed up right now. Because the painting dash picture is in the bunker. I keep calling it bunker. It's not a damn bunker. Is it? It's not a bomb-proof bloody building, is it? No, it's a damn basement plasma. So yeah, never mind. I'm not going to speed it up now. Ran over. So there'll be a guard here, and in the very far corner on the left side, far left, there will be a photo that we need to pick up for the next clue. Now this is pretty easy to do. Now we need to go to the second floor or first floor, depending on which country you're from, how you want to pronounce floor levels. But anyway, once we get up there, there will be a gramophone that we need to activate. This will get Janice's memory to click in, and then he'll take us to the clue, but we don't actually have to go there. And now for this one, we're going to find, once we have finished this gramophone area, there will be a microfilm that's located in the library section on the same floor that we're on. Once we grab that, and then we're going to go for the next clue, will be we have to use the, I can't remember what the robe's called exactly, but it's a robe in Janice's neighbor's house. I think her name is Helen, and that will be located in her bedroom. So the microfilm here, I believe this counts as a clue as well. But I think there's another clue tied to this clue as well. So now we're going to ignore that for now. And now we're going to go to the next door neighbor, Helen, to get the robe. We don't have to wear it, just have to use it once. That's it. And now for the very final clue we're going to get is now with the microfilm that we grabbed previously. We're now going to go to where the party is happening. I can't remember exactly what the house is called, but you know exactly what party I'm talking about, because that's the only party been happening in this area. So now once we get to the party, you go to the, I think it's the son's bedroom. And then there'll be an attic, and then go up the attic and then use the microfilm on the computer and making sure you scroll down all the slideshows that is showing to get the last clue. And that should hopefully gain you the Master Detective. I love this one so much. This is so much fun, this one. Absolutely great, fantastic, jolly old, good old English fun. So we've got to make the old chap happy, good old Janice again. So 7 times you've got to do this. Make him happy. He's not satisfied the first time. And wonder why we've got to take him out for assassination. So now, once we grab all the muffins, there is a gardener's outfit at the very starting location when we start the level. This was located in the shed. Instead, if you don't really want to kill someone, but I want blood. Give me blood. So there's not much for me to really explain for this one. For the first thing we're going to do is be the gardener. Then we have to go to Janice's backyard to cover up the mole holes, or fill them up. Making sure you speak to the bodyguard first, and then do the holes, then speak to him again once you've finished. Once we've done that, I'll start speaking again.
Wait, that's not an ordinary resident of Whittleton Creek, 47. This must be one of Cassidy's men working undercover. I suggest you keep an eye out for more of them.
I understand you have a mole problem.
Oh, you're a godsend. Let's get straight to it. The sooner this is fixed, the sooner I won't have to listen to Mr. Janus. Follow me. As you can see, we have a mole in here. Nah, I know.
I'm done.
Great. Let me have a quick look.
Now this is very important, making sure you kill the black guy. The reason why, because the guy we just spoken to, he needs to speak to Janice to get the ball rolling for the molehole bits, to make him happy. So the only one we can kill is that poor guy next to the shed. So that's what we're going to do. So grab the wrench, making sure the guy in the yellow jacket, or the white guy in the yellow jacket, walks away before you throw this, because sometimes he may interact before the other guy does. So once he's dead, the correct guy, then put him away in the little hidey hole. Now grab his outfit. Now we can move on. So now before we actually go in, we're going to grab the cigarettes located in the other neighbor's yard. And just keep an eye on your inventory as well, because you need at least one muffin. If you don't have a muffin, there is a muffin located on the banister in the backyard of Janice. If you don't have one, that is. We should already have one spare. Now go into this window. We need to take this guard out. End off. Just make it a lot easier on yourself. Take him out. Actually, it was quite convenient he was actually there, because normally I would throw a wrench in this back garage area to make him come back here, or turn this on. But lucky enough, he was right there. Also, big word of warning, do not put any guns on the ground, because that's where the bodyguards will put all their guns. Once they raise the garage door open, they'll see a dead body. So don't drop your gun on the floor in a stupid place. So to get the two happiness things rolling, we need to fill up the tea pottle. So put the muffin on the plate and fill the tea up with tea. Fill the tea up with tea. Fill the cup up with tea. Finally done it. So far at the moment we have completed 3 of these happiness things. I'm going to call them happiness things. And the next one we're working on right now. So the bodyguard underneath in the basement will be, we need to get rid of him. And if you really want to, you can disable the cameras. You don't really need to, but just to be safe, I did it anyway. So now go up to the second floor, or the first floor, I'm going to say, just to annoy people. And then put the pack of cigarettes down. So that will be the next happiness thing as well. Done, finished, finito. And this will be the next one. So this will be, I would say, a good 10 to 15 minutes wait period, because you'll need to wait for Janice to finish all of his chores. Like, he goes outside for the mole, he eats the muffin, does the tea time thingy, and then luckily enough he actually go take a smoke. So that's number 4. Normally he doesn't take a smoke until you do the doctor. So lucky enough he did it anyway. So once he's inside this gramophone area, library section, and now eventually he will start walking away, and his bodyguard will be very slightly behind, making sure the target is outside the room looking away. The target will move quite quickly. The door will close, and then this will be your time of moment to kill the bodyguard. The reason why we need to kill the bodyguard, because the bodyguard will prevent good old Janus to go next door to see his lovely lady friend. So at the moment, we should have 4 things completed. You might have 3 if he doesn't get the cigarettes. No big deal, because you can do the cigarettes as you do the doctor. So once we have done all them things, we're now going to go for the nurse. There's 2 things you can do. You can make the nurse do it, or you can do it yourself. I got extremely lazy. I didn't want to do it. So all I done was disturb the ducts, and now the nurse will be coming to the target's house to do his checkup. So if you're in the same boat as I am, you should have now, this will be number 6 happy thing. So number 6 will be the nurse. Number 7 is when he goes next door. For some reason, he will not leave the house until he does his checkup. Because if you pay attention to the conversation on the phone call, he will talk to Helen next door that he needs to make sure his bones are all crackling and whatnot. He needs his checkup and blah blah blah. And eventually the nurse will go in the house. It'll take him a while because he's so damn slow walking. Maybe a good 10-15 minutes waiting again. And eventually you will get number 6 happy thing. And sorry to say, I don't know any other way of saying this. You're going to have to wait about 15-20 minutes. I wish this was an exaggeration. It's not. You have to wait that long. Because it took me, I had to literally just sit here and hope to God that he actually walked out the house. He done about 2 to 3 routines of what he does in this house. And eventually he decided to leave. So be very, very patient when you do this. I hated this. I really hate this part. Sometimes he would go, if I'd done it a different way, like if I did the gardener last, he wouldn't even go out and check the moles. So I had to do it this way to make it work. And to celebrate, I decided to slaughter the whole building. This made me very happy. It took me between 3 to 5 hours to do this one challenge. It's how stupid it was for him to go over to the house.
We are close now, 47.
And now, time for the relaxing part. The Chameleon. I think there's 18 clothes or outfits. 18 to 20, one of the 2 numbers.
We're running this mission with
So I'm not really going to speak for this one. All I'm going to do is slightly different than how I normally do it. I'm just going to just shoot to kill and grab the outfit. I'm not going to like shoot to kill and be stupid about it where guards will start blasting my ass off, but I try to do it somewhat silently where no one gets alerted that much. But I don't use like a loud gun and just blast everyone, grab all the outfits and that's it, done. If anyone is concerned, you can actually do this in multiple run-throughs. Reason why I do restart in certain situations. Because it makes it easier for me to get certain outfits. And it should hopefully make it easier for you as well to get it.
Wait, that's not an ordinary resident of Whittleton Creek 47. This must be one of Cassidy's men working undercover. I suggest you keep an eye out for more of them.
try to make everything look the same. He owns a big chunk of land around Whittleton Creek. You're not from around here, are you?
What? No, what does that have to do? Friendly pieces, like, your boss lives in
All right. Command! Right over there! On premises! Gunshot!
47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck.
Command, do you read me? Over. Some.
Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. Batty claims it interrupts the nesting birds and a species of frog that has been declared endangered. Must be a very important trip given his poor health.
Terminator guy who's working on Daddy's house? Same guy as the captain, right? Yeah. So, I literally... So you found cockroach in the one day? And he even made a little leash for him so he could take him walking. They did everything together. So one day, he heard him running.
tiny.
You know what I like about you guys? You're just so...
Oh, no way.
Oh yeah?
A ceremonial robe of some sort with a note from Janus attached. The note is interesting. Janus has asked Helen to do a few repairs on the robe before he leaves for his annual trip. He even put a date there. This is valuable information, 47.
Wow. You there, the bodyguard.
That's it! You're in trouble now!
There we go. Yes!
Finally, an end to Janus. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him. Still, we are close now, 47.
Richard, you are such...
Take him down!